Today on Judge Porter.
I'm tired as an educator of being called up to defend myself and defend the school from Karens who think that their kids need to, place first in everything that they do.
All right, sir. No insults here. We're not going to go with the Karens, and
My
we're not doing that in
goodness.
here. All rise. Good morning, everyone. Please be seated. Thank you so much. Okay, we're here for case number 6006, Erica Turner versus Derrick Allen. If you're here, can you please come to the podium? Ms. Turner, good morning, ma'am. Mr. Allen, good morning, sir.
Morning.
If I'm reading this correctly, Ms. Turner, you're suing Mr. Allen because something involving your child not receiving a certain benefit from the school. Am I reading this correctly?
Yes, there was a big award for Student of the Year.
Okay.
And my son has been an exemplary student,
I'm sorry, what's your son's name?
Evan.
Evan, okay. Continue, please.
He's captain of the football team. He has very high grades, at least a 3.9 average. He takes preparatory classes for college.
Okay.
He does community service, and he even coaches the Little League on whenever he's not busy with the other items that he has. And I just think that this award was given based on popularity instead of merit.
Let me ask you a question in reference to your son. Is he, what grade are we talking about here? Is he a senior in high school? Or
Yes.
something like that? Okay. Okay. And you said that you believe that it's just a popularity contest rather than the merit of his achievements?
Yeah, like the personality type that they wanted to award.
Okay, well, what type of personality type do you think that they're looking for versus the personality of your son? Because your son's not here, so I don't know anything about him, so I'm going to need you to speak
Well,
on
it
his
seems
behalf.
to me more of a bubbly personality who wants to have a party all the time.
Your son wants to party?
No,
or-
the young lady that won.
Oh, okay. Well, what's your son like?
Well, I think he's very studious, and he gets his work done.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was on the debate team too, so he's not somebody that just slacks off.
Okay.
And he was very upset. He was very upset that he didn't win. I think because he's worked so hard.
Well, if he's furnishing a 3.9 GPA, that does show a sense of dedication to his academics. So he's definitely not how do you say, slacking off in that area. So let's find out what Mr. Allen has to say about this, shall we?
Okay.
Mr. Allen, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we can get some clarification. How do you know Ms. Turner?
Her son is a student at Mango Prep Academy.
Okay, and what's your position at Mango Prep?
I am the principal. I've been there for 9 years.
Okay. Are you familiar with Evan, sir?
Well, yes, I know Evan.
Okay. You've heard what his mother had to say about him.
I
What
did.
type of student is Evan?
He's very studious. He is good at sports. Beyond that, I have not really much more to say about Evan and his involvement.
Mm-hmm. What's his academic like? Do you know?
Well, he has a 3.9 GPA, which is excellent, and I applaud him for that. But, in relation to this particular award, he wasn't deserving.
Okay. Now the mom said something about I guess the how do I say it? The system that you guys have in place, because she's saying that it was more or less like a popularity contest rather than a merit-based type situation. Can you give us some insight as to how this person was chosen to be the student of the year and not Evan?
You know, we take into account leadership, character, and contributions to the school.
Okay.
And the difference between the student who won, Emily, she has a higher GPA.
Okay.
She has more involvement on campus, and she actually did things for the school, not just for herself, unlike Evan.
So what are you saying? You're saying that Evan has some sense of selfishness? Is that what I'm hearing here?
Well, that's one way to put it. You know, Evan really is about Evan, and ultimately it's about what his mother, wants for Evan and what she wants him to be in life, and she pushes him in ways that don't allow him to really see the bigger picture, Judge.
Okay. Ma'am?
I can't believe he's accusing me and my son of this. This is not right. That is not true about Evan.
Well, let me ask you this question. I know that you said that Evan was devastated by the fact that he didn't receive the Student of the Year award, but what I guess what I'm trying to get at is, what did he want to accomplish by saying I won this award? Had your son applied for entry to universities?
Yes, he's in prep classes for university, and that's why he has done.
No. What I'm asking, has he already applied to different institutions of higher learning? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, he's in process.
He's in the process. So you haven't received any information back?
Not yet. But
Okay, let me ask you a question, Mr. Allen. Based on your experience and based on this young man's 3.9 GPA, as far as college admissions go, because you say you've been at this school for 9 years, I'm
Correct.
assuming you've been at this education a little bit
Long
longer
time.
than that.
Yes.
Do you believe that Evan has the fortitude to not only be accepted into an institution of higher learning, but also to achieve and go further in higher learning?
I'm sure that he does, but there's a difference between what Evan wants and what Evan's mother wants. Evan's mother wants him to be Student of the Year because that then looks better on his college applications for where she wants him to go. Harvard, MIT, right, versus going to a University of Florida or another state institution. So, this is really about his mother and not about the student.
Ma'am, let me ask you.
I can't believe that you think that you know everything about me and what I think. He's making up stories about me that he doesn't even know.
Well, I'm going to ask the question then. What type of school do you want him to go to?
I want him to go to the best school for him. I never said that I have to choose it. He wanted to apply to some of those schools, but he never said, "Oh, I'm never going to go to a local school."
Okay.
He never said that. I don't even know where you're getting that
Ma'am,
information from.
did you
He
go
plays football. He is the captain.
Ma'am, did you go to a local school, university?
I didn't go to a big Yale or Harvard school. No.
Okay, but you did go to an institution of higher learning.
Yes,
correct?
and I think that, yes, of course. And Evan wants to go too, of course. He's been prepping. He's on the debate.
Did you graduate from whatever school you went to?
Yes.
Okay, so you have a master's.
I don't have a master's. I have.
I'm sorry, a bachelor's. You have a bachelor's already?
Yes.
Okay. Are you doing well in life?
Yes, I'm doing very well.
Did you win Student of the Year when you were in high school?
No, I did not win Student of the Year.
Do you see where I'm going with this?
Oh, you think that it's all about me because I didn't win Student of the Year? I want my son to win Student of the Year?
No, this has nothing to do
No,
with
this
that.
is about merit, and it is about popularity contest because he
Okay.
doesn't particularly like Evan or me. I honestly think it's about me, that he's projecting on me that he thinks he knows my son.
Judge.
Do you like her?
I don't know her well enough to have an opinion, other than the fact that I'm tired as an educator of being called up to defend myself and defend the school from Karens who think that their kids need to, place first in everything that they do.
All right, sir. No insults here. We're not going to go with the Karens, and no,
My
we're not doing that in
goodness.
here. Am I correct in saying this, that it's not a matter that although he didn't win, he was in the running?
He was certainly in the running. He
Okay.
didn't get enough votes from everybody
Okay,
on
the
the
reason
faculty
I
and staff,
ask
right?
you about your education and your background, whether you won Student of the Year, is, and I want you to understand where I'm going with this. You didn't win Student of the Year coming out of prep school, correct? You didn't go to one of the prestigious universities or colleges in this country, but you still got your bachelor's. You still managed to obtain some level of success in your life. And I don't know you, but I'm going to assume that you became a pretty good mom. Would I be correct in saying that?
I think I'm better than a pretty good mom.
Okay. The reason I say all that is because of this. Your son doesn't have to win Student of the Year to achieve in life, okay? 10 years from now, no one's gonna ever ask him, hey, did you win Student of the Year when you were in high school? What they care about is his contribution right now. When he's on that job or whatever it is he's gonna do, they're gonna say, hey, what can you do for us right now? What you did 10 years ago, what you accomplished 10 years ago, that's nice, but right now, it's just an award, and it holds some level of prestige for that year, for that calendar year, but next year there's going to be another child who gets it, another child's going to get the year after that. And I understand that you're disappointed, and I'm pretty sure that Evan is disappointed as well. But it's not about winning awards. It's about achieving goals that's going to put you out into the world to succeed. And if your child is willing to help other little kids do what they need to do, I have a feeling that he's going to be the type of person that when he becomes an adult, he's going to give to his community in the forms of maybe charity, volunteer work, things of that nature to make everybody better. So don't worry about this. I didn't win Student of the Year. Did you win Student of the Year?
I did not, Judge.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The foundation to make him a great man has been set forth. The seeds have been planted in the ground. He's been watered both with you, with Mango Prep, and he's going to do well. I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
Judge, I only hope that when Evan gets out into the real world and he doesn't get Employee of the Month or Employee of the Year, that his mother doesn't file a lawsuit against the company.
No, she wouldn't do that.
You know what, honestly, this is not necessary.
No, it's not. It's not necessary. It's not necessary.
I mean, helicopter parenting is a real thing, and these kids need to do things
You
on
know
their
what?
own.
If he won the Student of the Year, it would also help him get some scholarships. So that's the bottom line.
He plays football. I have a funny feeling he's going to be able to get some
Well,
scholarships.
I certainly hope so.
He's the captain of the team. I got a funny feeling he's going to get some scholarships. But we're done here. I'm sorry. Your case is dismissed. You guys have a nice day.
You know, I have to thank Judge Porter for his decision. Hopefully this sends a chilling message to all the Karen helicopter moms that are out there that think little Billy needs to be, first place in everything that he or she does. These are the types of cases that waste an educator's time. It's time away from the class, it's time away from the students, and I hope that it stops, and hopefully this message from Judge Porter is loud and clear.
Well, I'm not happy with this decision, but I do respect Judge Porter. But I think what's more important is how mean Principal Derrick Allen is to accuse me of being overbearing with my son. I just wanted him to win based on all of his achievements. I've been pushing him. He studies like crazy. And he's the captain of the football team. And he helps kids. I just think he was really disappointed in the way that the principal just made it seem like it was my fault. I think it was more of a personality conflict as to why my son didn't win.